Hey, what's up, y'all? So real quick, this is what I got going on today. I got a 2003 Pontiac Vibe, right? Let's see where you at, right there. 1.8 liter. Man, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. As you can tell, a little corrosion, but a little nothing. Customer pretty much was saying like everything was working fine, and then customer was working fine, and all of a sudden it just like stopped working. She heard like a crazy sound. So customer was saying that she was hearing the sound, so I thought it was the battery, but you can see here 12 volts, right? Hit the switch, working with 10. That should have been enough to crank that starter, right? You can see starter over there, too easy. Now let's see what kind of sound she was talking about. 2003 Pontiac Vibe, 1.8 liter. This baby got 185,958. Now listen to the sound of. Hope you heard that. But pretty much what's going on is she has power, but her starter is not functioning properly. And I'm actually, so they got a starter already, which is pretty much, I guess she wanted to see if I knew what I was doing, but she had our just in case. But here's the starter, right? Move that to the side, I guess. I don't want to tear that for what, I don't know, whatever it is. But anyways, what's going on is, so here's your starter, right? So do you see this teeth right here? All right, the whole thing. So how it works is, whenever you turn your key and you're getting power to the starter, these teeth right here is supposed to pop out. And what it does is, when it pops out, the teeth, like, let me show you. Okay, so like, if you look right here, the teeth is supposed to pop out. When it pops out, it's like this, and it links up with the flywheel. Excuse my fingernails, I've been lazy. But it links up like this with the flywheel, and then when it spins the flywheel, and that's what causes your engine to start. But the thing is, this is not pushing out. So customer went ahead and bought the thing, and let's go in and do this real quick, man. So let's go. So first thing I want to do, disconnect your battery terminals. 10 millimeter, nothing too crazy, man. But go ahead and disconnect. You don't want no power anywhere. They said, they say like to only take out one side, whatever. But I mean, I take off both of them, man. I don't want no power anywhere. But we're actually gonna take care of those battery terminals for the customer for free on the side, man. And then cool, let's go in and see what's going on. Alright, so they say you could get it from the top, but to get to the top bolt, I'm gonna show you in a little bit, but you're gonna have to go to the bottom from my experience now. So jack up the vehicle, use a jack stand. Be safe, man, especially when you're in the driveway and it's at an incline. And make sure your e-brake is on too, man. One of the scariest things is jacking up the car and see everything roll. Okay, so as you can see here, hold on. Okay, bam. Alright, I had to close the hood so y'all can better visual, but you got Well, right there. I want to say that's a 14 millimeter. You got this right here. This is the one that connects to your battery. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to take the boot off, but you see that. And then you got this cable right here. So let's go ahead, do the cable first. Okay. And damn, my camera keeps switching. Alright, got it. So I got that. It's just push it in. So like push it down and slide off like any others, pretty much a lot of other starters, right? Let me see. Can it focus? There. So I'm pretty sure. So next we're gonna take care of that. That is I want to say that's a 12 millimeter. So go ahead and take that off. Alright, so there you go. I stand corrected. It is a 13 millimeter. So I just got me a 1/4 inch wrench here with a 13 millimeter. Right? Oh god. Boom. Alright. Go ahead and wrench that out. Oh man, but other than this, man, it's been pretty solid day today, man. After this, I gotta do an oil change. And then I'm gonna go to my son's mom's house, go help him with his homework. And then hop back on the roadside. Where'd you go? Oh. Okay. Alright, got it. So there she is, man. Excuse my fingernails. I've been lazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Boom. So now you got your battery cable, your connector. Now we're gonna go to the mounting bolt, which is one right here. I want to say that's a 14 millimeter. So let me get my. Bro, guess what I just found out, bro? Look at it, dude. Like, so I just this nut was real loose, bro. There's what? Is there no? Okay. There's no nut holding. There's no bolt holding the top side. Wow. Are you serious? Well, I mean, that can do it. But the thing is, she said it was working fine. Maybe with all the vibration, with the mounting bolt on top not being there, maybe that'll do it, but you're missing the bolt. Okay. Alright, guys. So, I was able to take the starter off of the housing, right? But like, how do you say it? Y'all saw how like when I broke the bottom bolt and then it was like really wobbly because there's nothing holding the top. Let me show y'all something. This is like even basic mechanic 101. Like, if you're gonna put something on for a customer, I mean, bro, you're working on somebody's car, bro. Like, you don't even know what lives they got or what they got going on. But, bro, look what I found. I wonder where you can see my hand. See that? That's the top bolt. There's the top bolt right there, dude. It was never, I guess whoever tried to put it on didn't put the top bolt on right. Look, And this is like for anybody working on their cars. Like, I understand you might have to go like under some hoses, you might have to undo like a bracket sometimes, like, or sometimes you have to like do the reach around, you know, and all that. But do the job right, man, because how much you want to bet? I put money on it that this starter is still good, but the bolt was just left hanging. How much? I'm telling you, I bet you that's what it is. Because like when I tried starting it, that starter sounded pretty good. Like it wasn't like no solenoid being bad, none of that. But let me go ahead and slap the starter on, and we'll see what happens. If not, cool, just slap the new one on. All right, cool. While I'm here, I might as well show you how to put it on. All right, so let's say you got your new one on. You want to use the top side to kind of get it aligned, like how it's supposed to be, but everything is just like easier to start from the bottom. So once you got that aligned, you see it down here. What you're gonna want to do is push this up against the housing, and then go ahead and start tightening the bottom bolt. So let me go ahead. But once you got it set, use your ratchet, 14 millimeter, and tighten it. Don't tighten it all the way, because you still want to get some movement when you're trying to do the top board, like what the last deer is supposed to do. But all right, then, let's go. Okay, so after you got like your connectors and your battery cable plugged into the starter, I don't know if y'all can see that, but the top bolt sits right under here. Like, let me see if I can get it good. There we go. So like, there's your starter, right? So there's a top bolt. This is actually what was not, like, this was loose, like they didn't even bother bolting it on. So we're actually gonna bolt it on. You know, just a quick, like, I don't know who was the last one to do this, like if there was not rushing, but like rushing. But I mean, if you're gonna do a job, do it right. You know what I mean? Because this customer, if this does work, if this starter starts to engage because of this bolt not being bolted on, then the customer didn't really have to spend, oh, I know she had to spend at least one something at the bare minimum on that new starter right there. But if this works, I mean, she really didn't have to do that. And actually, she probably, and a good thing she found me, like, because I know some guys that would have just saw this, replaced it with the new one, and just said forget it, and not told the customer nothing and banked on the money. But at this point, oh, you see it getting tight now. At this point, it's not about, I mean, I'm all for making your money, but be honest with the customer. Have some fucking integrity. If you're gonna do a job, do it right, man. You're not only screwing yourself, you're screwing the customer. And if they ever wanted you to come back and do this again, and they found out that you did some shady stuff with them, as far as this goes, I mean, I don't know, but let's see. Alright, we got the old one back on there. Everything seems to be bolted pretty good. Now let's go ahead and see if she cranks, man. If she doesn't crank, then you know something else. Yep, see? That's what it was. Yep, that's exactly what it was. And just so y'all don't think I be lying, I know some guy, he just put the starter and try to look good. Well, there's a new one, man. The one I just showed you. The deal was that whoever tried to go in there and fix it didn't bolt the top bolt on. So instead of it being straight, and when the spindle was coming out and spinning, because the starter is supposed to be like this, but it was sitting at an angle because that top bolt wasn't holding it to make it straight. So that's the issue, man. This lady done saved over $100-something, man, because I know this. This cost a little over 100, but it's cool, man. That's what it is, man. So as far as like, she's running, so I mean, she got a misfire, but that's a whole different issue. But yeah, man. So a couple of things to learn here. You guys know how to. At this point, you guys can see how to change the starter on a Pontiac. This is a 2003 Pontiac Vibe. Right here, 1.8 liter. Excuse my fingernails, but and on top of that, you also learned a valuable lesson today. If you're gonna do a job, do it right the first time, man. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't feel like you gotta rush to get stuff done, man. Like for some money, bro. Like considering the top bolt is like all the way in here. Don't be intimidated, man, like, because I'm pretty sure because somebody bolted the bottom one, and whoever bolted the bottom one, you got to think in their mind, like, they were in the process of, like, trying to get this put on, so they had to have known the top bolt wasn't put on, so either they just said, fuck it, like, just give me it, whatever, or, like, you know, maybe they just quit in the middle of the job, I don't know, but take your time, you know. Fuck. Take your time, man. My mentor taught me something back when I used to work at LKQ, man. His name's Brian Foster and Frank CONRAD. And Frank CONRAD, man. Both of them taught me one thing that I never understood to this day. Cause I used to be the fast employee, like. You know, I work anybody, outrun anybody, because I was young and I was working with a lot of old heads, man. But one thing they were trying to tell me was the fastest way to get a job done right is being efficient. And being efficient doesn't mean go in and be fast with it. I mean, like, being efficient means going in, taking your time, baby steps, baby, baby steps. Don't get intimidated by none of this stuff, man. Especially a motor like this. This is an easy motor. But yeah, man, I hope you guys learned a valuable lesson. If you're gonna do a job, do it right. At this point, you guys know how to do the starter on a Pontiac Vibe, man. It's a 2003, 1.8 liter. Obviously, battery is good. What I'm gonna do for this customer as well while I'm here is I'm gonna go ahead and clean these battery terminals up for her the best of my ability. I mean, you can see it's been corroded, but I mean, it's up to her whether she wants to replace it. I think I have some battery terminals, but if anything, I'm just gonna clean them up for her for free. But everything's working good, man. You see, she's running. She's been running this whole time. What do you call it? And her new starter's here, so she can actually go ahead and return this and get her money back. And that's what we do, man. Love it. I love these type of jobs, man, where it's like, I mean, I love it. Well, you guys take it easy. Y'all be safe. Stay out of trouble, man. Stay out of trouble. And I hope y'all have a good day. It's a beautiful day out here, man. But yeah, man, y'all have a good one. Y'all take it easy. Be safe. Stay out of trouble. And take your time with these vehicles, man. If you're learning to do it by yourself, take your time with it. That's probably like the best excuse I could give you, man. That's how I started, and I still go about my work that way. Take your time, baby steps. All right, y'all take it easy, man. Peace.